When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. He's doing his calisthenics over there. Dougie Fresh in the house.
The one, the only, hip-shaking, money-making, tower power man of the hour, 24/7, the one your mother warned you about. Dougie Fresh here at Billified. Woo! What's going on, buddy?
I got a message yesterday on, it might have been Facebook Messenger.
Uh-huh.
And it says, "Good morning, Bill. I came across your profile on Match this morning. I was reading this and thinking in my head, wow, somebody thinks I'm attractive. How nice is that? That's a nice feeling, right?"
Yes, it is.
Stroking
your ego a little.
If you'd ever like to meet for a drink or coffee sometime, and I think I'm flattered. This woman, she likes me, and apparently so does whoever created Fake Bill.
So is your picture on there?
I respond, slight concern, I'm not on Match.
So she found you on Match, or your picture's on Match, but then she went through Facebook Messenger
to reach me.
To reach you. Uh-huh.
So I thought, now there's another version of me out there looking for love. And
hopefully he's better in bed than you are. Is he hung?
This is the thing. So the person
lies.
sends me a screenshot of the Match picture or profile, I guess. And it's me.
Yeah.
It's a picture. I had to go back through, and I'm like, I'm not sure I ever posted this picture anywhere. And then I found it. I did on some thing. So I'm like, this is, I don't know whether to be, I mean, it's not identity theft, right? I didn't lose money.
Right.
I would call this identity leasing in some way. You know what I mean? Like, why would someone...
Just to fuck with you.
I guess.
You know, see, it might be Kevin.
Somebody rented my face.
You know?
It could be. It could be. It could be. You could make a list, the length of...
right. It's like when I changed my profile
I-90.
to Deviled Eggs to see how that went. Somebody who's, I think, just putting it out there to see what kind of responses they get. And then they're going to come, hey, Bill, behind your back, we did this... This theory to see or
I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm going honestly. The fake version of me is probably happier.
Probably
You know
doesn't have to deal with everything.
Hey, fake Bill's emotionally available,
right?
Yeah, replies quickly. I never reply quickly. That is one of my faults. Drinks enough water. Says good morning, beautiful. Right? Owns a paddle board.
Right.
Is into cool shit. Somehow always photographed near a winery. I mean, that
doesn't
just
drink at all.
No, well, slightly, but keeps it in moderation. Meanwhile,
social drinker.
Oh yeah, I'm eating pretzels in the dark. I'm rage texting. I'm Googling why does my knee click when I get out of bed. I mean, it's like, what is the real thing? And I go, wow, maybe your fake profile is your best self.
Maybe.
Right? I thought that was kind of...
See where he's hanging out. Maybe we can go with him.
Oh, well, here's the weird part. Like, I can't find it. I can't get into Match. You have to sign up.
Yeah.
To get...
No, Match is free. No, actually it isn't. You have to sign up.
You have to sign up.
Yeah. It blocked everybody, so they wanted you to put a little bit of money in so you can see all the profiles instead of just going in and, you know, a lazy Saturday night, you can just go through, see who's out there.
Right.
And you can just like them. You can't write them, but now, I think a couple years ago, you had to sign up.
Well, my point is, I just wanted to see what it says about me.
Right.
I was at first I got a little nervous, and then the more I thought about it, the more amused I got. Because I'm like, this is somebody fucking with you.
Right.
But
somebody had to pay for it, so they're taking money out of their pocket to pretend to be you.
Here's the thing. I don't know if
nobody's paying money to pretend to be Dougie Fresh.
But I'm going, I don't know that they even, did they pay?
Yes.
I thought you said you could get on for free.
You used to be able to. And you could just plug in your face and your name and go through all the profiles, and you could just send a heart. But to write them, you had to sign up. Now, some months were free where you could send the first message, and they kind of got bored with that, and then you go back a year later, and then I think you had to sign up. Well, let's see.
I don't know. So my point was, I went in to see the thing and I couldn't get in, and I'm like, I'm not signing up now to go. I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm not. I don't care that much. But then I started to think, what if somebody created a more romantic version of me, a version of me that listens?
What's more that listens?
Where
you put down your Guinness and eye contact.
Eye contact. You're more patient.
You wake up and you actually know where you are.
Yes. Right. Imagine losing.
You know all our kids' names.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine losing your face to identity competition. Right. It's horrifying. Here's the thing that I go, because I did think about this, and I told you I hadn't told anybody that this had happened. I just got the message, I think it was yesterday, and then life gets going, and I didn't. And then as you came in, I'm starting to think, oh yeah. But when I was thinking about it, I thought, you're essentially being catfished by your own potential. You know what I mean? It's all the shit that you women would want, I guess, because I'd love to read. You have to fill shit out, right? You got to say something about the person.
Your personality, what you're looking for, your height.
Yeah.
Things of that nature.
Okay. It's weird.
Did you go, when you went on, you couldn't get through? Did you fill out that you were a girl looking for a man?
No.
Oh, well, that's how you're going to come up. Otherwise, it's just going to be girl dial.
Trying to see, just search.
You have to, I'm a guy looking for a girl, or a girl looking for a guy, then.
I don't.
Then don't. I mean, it's going to pop up sooner or later. Somebody's going to figure it out.
Well,
somebody
from
Syracuse will be looking right now.
That's so
we
true.
love you, Kim.
That is
number
so
one
true.
fan.
And by the way, the woman Susan who wrote me, that's very flattering. I will tell you, I am not emotionally available at the moment. It's very nice.
You're not on the market.
I am not on the market.
Okay.
I am completely not on the market.
Right.
I'm not looking. I'm not anything. I need to take.
You're more of a Rent-A-Center kind of guy.
Yeah, exactly. But I was saying, okay, so here's the thing. You've done online dating.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay. Is it mostly theater? And by that, I mean, is anything we're seeing fully somebody being themselves? I would think that there's a lot of filtered pictures, curated.
There are a lot of filtered pictures.
I would think that a lot of women that say, live, laugh, Chardonnay.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just only on Facebook dating.
How about this? Pretending. I knew a woman, this is not a lie. She was interested in some guy, and she started posting pictures on social media where she posed. She
posed. Model?
No. She went to a ski mountain, and does not ski, and pretended to snowboard, and put it on, and
that's a lot of work for a picture.
Fucking A, it is. Fucking A. This is 100% real. I remember laughing in this woman's face. I mean, fucking roaring. I go, what if he says to you, hey, love to go, see you snowboard, right? I mean, what are you going to do
Let's
then?
go to Swain for the weekend.
Do you know what I'm saying? What do you do then? And I'm like, oh my God, there has to be so much theater. Even guys holding some big fucking fish. Hey,
that's why, women, a friend of mine, Kristen, when you take a picture of a woman, you hold it up, takes care of the turkey neck. A lot of women know that. And then when I started doing that, women are like, oh, you know the trick. And I'm like, oh, it's good to listen to women sometimes, Bill.
I guess.
And then women taking pictures of themselves in a mirror or a mirror behind them, so you see her face and her caboose.
Yeah.
That's a popular picture.
I'm thinking there's guys standing next to rented boats, quoting Yellowstone and their thing.
Why get caught with a lie?
Being called
because then you got to keep lying, and
hey, baby, I'm an entrepreneur, which means I'm unemployed, but I'm confident. You know what I mean? It's like
I've been writing that I'm better in person. I don't like bios. I'm funny. I'm a dog sitter. I'm a DJ. I do a podcast. I mean, I think once they see Uber driver, they just drop it right there.
Oh.
I'm not going out with an Uber driver.
Well, why even put it up there then?
Yeah, why lie? Then you meet them, and what else do you do? Why Uber drive? Well,
yeah.
I was on your profile.
Oh, really?
I don't think I've ever met anybody from... Oh, wait, I did. I met somebody, I don't know, a year or two ago. And that was it.
I've never done online dating.
No, you don't have to. You're 5'2", 6'2", eyes of blue.
I don't.
You're beating them off with a stick.
6'1" and my
if
eyes
you don't
are
have a stick,
hazel.
you're just beating off.
Yeah, I'd rather. Sometimes that's more fun. But I'm thinking, don't you have to worry? Like, is the like for this instant, I'm actually curious. I'm like really curious. What's happening on that thing? Did people like it? Did they not like it?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take this woman out for a coffee and then have her go on her phone and read what it says? No harm. We're not going to date. I'd just like to know what you thought.
I don't.
It's an hour out of your week.
No.
Yes.
No.
I do it.
Not doing it. I will find somebody who has Match and they can look for me.
Make this woman's day. She wants to meet you.
She's lovely, I'm sure.
Then
My
go out
point
for
is,
a coffee.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Nothing.
What are you so scared of?
I'm not scared.
You are.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Write her back. Hey, I'm not into dating right now.
How about I send you and you check it out?
Yeah, but it doesn't look like your picture. I'm like, what? What are you fucking nuts? I'm 6'2". I'm wearing flip flops today.
I'm 6'1". I'm not 6'2".
All right, whatever.
You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carnes Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund. When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was, 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall? Handled. Leaky sinks? Done. Full kitchen remodel? Yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to. 23-year-old guy in Missouri. His name is James Robert Scott.
It's a cool name.
James Robert Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like he writes novels.
Well, James Robert Scott was a 23-year-old man in Missouri in the year of our Lord, 1993.
Okay. 33 years ago.
He was accused of intentionally sabotaging a levee on the Mississippi River. Prosecutors claimed he did it because his wife was on the other side of the river and he wanted more time to party and allegedly see other women. So the levee then burst. He tried to cause a flood that would prevent her from getting home. That was his goal, okay? He wanted to keep partying with his friends. Massive flooding. 14,000 acres. Homes destroyed.
He did succeed doing that?
Yeah. Bridge shut down, and prosecutors argued the man created a regional disaster because he didn't want to deal with his marriage. He got life in prison.
Yeah, as he should.
Which, Yeah, I
And
know.
now he's somebody's wife.
Okay, but that is the longest punishment ever handed out for bro wanted one more beer. I can't, you know what I mean? This is a true story.
How did he break the levee?
I don't know. I didn't
See,
get
that's the interesting part.
I didn't
you
get
just don't go there with a hammer, like a little Dutch
He must
boy.
have known somebody or something.
He just didn't do this alone.
Okay.
Unless he had a stick of dynamite in his back pocket in his car.
I didn't look at all that. It came up on Facebook. I mean, I can.
No.
I can look at it real quickly. But it was just funny to me because I go, man, we will do.
That's not funny.
It's
People's
funny.
lives were destroyed because of that guy.
100%. But
What's the humor in that?
Okay. It was 33 years ago, Doug.
You're just finding about it now, though.
I know.
Okay.
So I don't feel bad because I think the statute of limitations on making jokes is out there. But no, what's funny to me, and maybe in a more, I'll say this, an ironic sense, is how far people will go
To get out of something?
to not communicate.
With their wife?
Right.
Oh.
Honestly. Just honestly. They will do anything. Right? Think of this. Fake an illness. People have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Cheat. Absolutely has happened. Ghosting. And I'm not even saying ghosting in dating. It could be ghosting as a client who doesn't want to fire somebody as their agency or whatever.
I've had a girl tell me I was asking her out on a date or something, or we're doing something, and then a day later she sends, "Oh, I can't do that. I was going to send this last night. I forgot to hit send." Have you ever had that happen?
I forgot to hit send?
Yeah.
I probably used that line a few times.
You have?
ago.
Okay.
I'm sure I did.
What a cheap line. Then.
What do you mean she forgot to?
Well, we were trying to find a time to hang out, and then I don't hear from her, and then 24 hours later, I get, "Hey, I won't be able to do that this weekend. I was trying to tell you last night, and I forgot to hit send." So in the heat of things, so she had to make more time, just like this guy. He had to make more time, so he crushed the levee.
Well, yeah. Most guys
To get out of facing me and just saying no.
Right.
That's all I need to know.
Right.
Right. Yes or no.
Yeah. Well, the uncertainty is always like the biggest thing.
And I hate rejection. It's scary to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Why?
Low self-esteem like you.
Yeah.
Because it makes me cringe. It makes me ball up. I just, I don't want that feeling.
Right.
That's why I don't put myself out there more. You think I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
The funny guy, everybody knows him. He,
right. Well,
funny he controls the party, he making everybody laugh, but
funny usually
telling a joke and then asking somebody on a date, I know you're going to laugh at the joke. And even if you don't, I got another joke.
Yeah.
But if I ask you on a date and you say no, I don't know who I'm going to, like, kind of the same way with you. You go from this to that and
I think
I guess I just avoid it altogether.
All the people that I know that are extremely funny are usually pretty damaged in some way. And I don't mean that like you're so fucky you can't function. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
but
I
like,
understand what you
mean. They
mean.
usually had a fucked up background or they had something along the way that humor was the best avenue.
I think about that.
It's the acceptance, right? Everybody loves the funny guy.
Yes.
Everybody loves that.
You get attention.
And there it is. And this guy just wanted to get some strange, and so he pulled the levee. Well, I was thinking, I go,
was Led Zeppelin playing on the jukebox when this happened? What am I gonna do when the levee breaks? I got it.
Yeah, because I go, most guys avoid their wives by sitting in the driveway listening to sports radio. This guy went, release the river. It's like, right? I mean, I can't, and I don't know. So small. Here's the thing that I'm learning too, and it's funny you say you gave such great insight to yourself just now. That was really, I think that's a really powerful thing to be self-aware of.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's really powerful. And sometimes, but small emotional problems become massive disasters. They just do. And by that I mean like you got a tiny issue. There's resentment in a relationship, or you're bored, lonely, you feel trapped. If you're,
that's the worst.
Right? But if you're ignored in a relationship long enough, well, now an affair starts because someone's giving you attention.
And I know somebody this happened to recently.
Okay. And then you've got like addiction problems, right? I need this to cope. Divorce can happen. And I was looking at this. I go, the levee in this story becomes like a metaphor for life. It's like if you don't address your shit when you see it, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think as you're talking, if you'll allow me to say something direct.
Go ahead. You're the one taking a psychology class.
Well, the only thing I would say is I feel that. I get it. It sucks. And that feeling sucks. And anything to avoid that feeling. For me, it's like alcohol and a new place to lay down.
Yeah. But I don't want to go out and drink and try to meet somebody because I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to drink and drive.
Right.
And then I'm going to Uber next day, and I don't Uber the next day when I've been drinking.
Yeah.
In case somebody hits me and there's still a little bit of alcohol.
It's so smart.
It's
so smart.
In my veins.
And it is
in
like
my system.
It is liquid courage, right? I mean, in a way.
We've all had it. Yeah. I've had some really great nights on alcohol.
But I would think.
But I've slowed so far down in the past 5 years.
Well, what would happen if you weren't rejected? What if you got somebody and you weren't overly over the top funny, you were just kind of funny as you are, and you were nice and you listened and you did this.
I don't know when that happens. I'll let you know.
No, but I mean, what if if you ask somebody, if you like, there's somebody you're talking to, just ask, and then if they, sometimes you got to think of it like, eventually you'll get a yes.
Yes, you have to throw your head in the mix.
Right, but what's happened? Is your life better because you haven't asked?
I don't know.
Yeah. So then if you did ask, right, what would happen? Maybe you get it. That's the only thing I would say.
And if I don't, then I'm home on a Saturday night.
Just like you would be anyway.
Anyways, but now I feel worse because I just got rejected.
Yeah.
And then depression sets in. And, you're
but
watching the Sabres.
But on the other side of that, you go, if you could step outside of those feelings, you kind of go, oh, this is all bullshit. It doesn't mean anything.
Yes, I know you can do that. It doesn't work for me, though, to get my mind fixated on that part.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of realize.
You can't change who you are and how you think.
No. Well.
Because you are who you are. And people say, oh, Doug, you shouldn't feel that way. That drives me up the wall. You can't change how I feel.
No, no one should try to change how you feel.
Oh, that drives me up the wall.
But I do think you can look at things in a cognitive way.
You try.
That you can go, when I feel this way, let me... No.
I'm listening.
When I feel this way, let me try this. Like, I feel rejected and shitty, and I sit, and that's all I think about for the rest of the night, right? And
Instead, I should go buy a puppy.
Stroking my cat.
Now I get 97 puppies.
On the other side is, like, you go, okay, I'm not sitting home tonight. I'm going to go to the gym.
Here, perfect example. Mark went out with that girl. I was supposed to go out with her. Between him and me, she got a boyfriend. How do you think that makes me feel?
I don't think you give a shit. I don't think you do.
I know what you're saying. I'm just trying to make like
yes, of course. I get it. But I mean, like, for you, I just go, can you look at it differently? And instead of saying it's me they're rejecting, maybe they're just as uncomfortable. Maybe they're nervous. Maybe it's a them issue. You never think you're going to need a personal injury attorney until you do. It's not something you plan for. 1 minute you're just living your life. Next thing you know, you're dealing with an accident, an injury, missed work, and a whole lot of stress you didn't ask for. And here's the truth. Insurance companies, they've got a plan. They know exactly what they're doing. The question is, do you? That's why if it's me, I'm calling Connors and Ferris. They know the system, they know how to fight, and more importantly, they know how to take care of people when things get messy. You're not just a case file to them. They walk you through it step by step and make sure you're not getting pushed around when you're already down. So if life throws you one of those moments, don't try to figure it out alone. Call Connors and Ferris or visit connorsandferris.com with offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Because when it matters most, you want someone in your corner who actually knows how to win. Connors and Ferris.
Apparently, young men are having elective surgery to make their ears
pin back.
Cauliflower.
Oh, to get rid of it.
No, to get it.
Why?
To brag to women or to have women think that they're MMA fighters. To make them look tougher.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is true. I looked it up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know the numbers, but it was on the radio the other day. I'm like, this is bullshit. Right. I'm like, but no, then I went home and I looked it up and it's It's become the fad now. But makes them look tougher because they can take a punch. Boxers get it too. But this is from shooting in and having the guy taken down.
Hit you in the head.
No, I hit it on the side of their leg, taking them down.
Yeah.
That was my.
Well, that's what it's usually like in boxing.
You don't get cauliflower ear from getting your ass kicked in wrestling.
No.
You just get taken down in your pin.
Yeah.
Your ears aren't touching. This is from being aggressive.
Yeah.
And boxing, yes, you get punched in the ear. And MMA, but I think a lot of MMA fighters
wrestling,
were wrestlers.
Yeah, grapplers.
Yeah, grapplers, wrestlers. So,
guys, yeah.
But now this has become a thing.
Really?
So you want to go in. And, do you know the only thing that doesn't stop growing in your body are your eyes? But your ears and your nose will continually grow just hair. So, I mean, they itch a little probably more than regular ears because there's cartilage buildup in there. And sometimes it's not painful, but it's you don't want to be out to dinner, all of a sudden your ear starts itching, So I don't think these kids really know what they're getting into. And you're going to have it for the rest of your life. It's not like you go in and out. Yeah, exactly. You're hitting your... But that just seemed kind of weird to me. Who got this? I don't get enough attention. So instead of getting a tattoo on my face or piercing, I'm going to get cauliflower ear. Some people ask every now and then. But what's cool is that when you do run into a wrestler, and they know you right off the bat, and it just seems to have that fraternity of.
All right, here's what I'm finding.
Okay.
The tough guy fad. The fad has gained traction in parts of Russia, which. I'm going, okay.
Ooh, I forgot. I had an Uber the other day, and the driver was Russian.
The driver? Oh, you got in an Uber.
Yeah,
okay.
My driver was Russian. His name was Pick Him Up and Drop Him Off.
Really? Really? Are we really? Is this what we're...
Pick him up and drop him off?
The fad is gained traction in parts of Russia, where men are reportedly paying around $80 per ear to have their ears deliberately deformed.
That's like $7,000 in America. How many rubles?
Motivation. Let's see. The stated goal is to project an image of hyper-masculinity, resilience, and to intimidate others by mimicking the look of veteran combat sports fighters. The danger. Medical professionals strongly advise against this. Artificially damaging the ear carries risks of severe infection, permanent cartilage, death, and even hearing loss.
Death?
Cartilage death, not death of your cartilage. You're part of your ear will die.
Okay.
Yeah.
$80 an ear to try to look tougher? To get the reverse is a hell of a lot more.
So here's the weird part is... Like, I hadn't seen anything on that at all. Clearly, it's there, but it's Is it happening here? I can't imagine.
I didn't see it. Just Russia. I just brought it up, and it might have been the same thing that you're reading. That's
like a weird. Well, there's a whole thing right now called looks maxing that young men are doing, and they're
looks maxing.
Yes, and there's a young guy who's like. Looks matter, and you should put a lot of effort into looking and dressing your best. Looks matter. Now, it's not a message that I find to be terrible, that message. I
right off the top of my head, I would say that's terrible. Like, boom, this is my look. This is my constant look. The first impression is very important, but you're not going to be wearing a suit all the time. You might do some yard work. If you're wearing a suit all the time, that you have money, if that's what you want to convey to people. Mm-hmm. If I see a girl in overalls and she's working in the yard, that's hotter than having a business suit on. But, individuality and variety,
No, I got you. But what this guy is saying, the best, like, here's what I would, the initial message hits me as, you should do your best to keep yourself in shape, keep yourself healthy, but for a number of reasons, right? It's actually good for all aspects of your health, mental health and on.
Yes.
Probably makes you live longer. You will be a little more, you'll have more energy, all this stuff that it just had like positive. I go, it's not a terrible message. And by the way, groomed versus ungroomed, keep your whatever. I got it. I
Some girls like that lumberjack look with
100%.
a beard. Yeah,
100%. I'm not, but that
Short
doesn't
hair,
mean that
long
you're
hair.
ungroomed. That doesn't
Right.
mean you're ungroomed, and even long hair doesn't mean you're ungroomed. I'm just saying, like, take whatever you
have
got,
to-
do your best.
Do you manscape, Bill?
You probably. I haven't in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So the weeds need to be trimmed.
and I always worry there's a dingleberry in the bush.
Oh God.
Whoa!
Oh. Maybe you need a new gardener.
So someone's coming over to prune today. Oh, are you new? I'm subbing. These guys, though, take it even further to where this one kid who goes by the name Maximilian, I think, or maybe I got it wrong, but he's taken a hammer to his face to rearrange the bones because they're all fragile around here, right? I mean, boxers and stuff, and rearrange the bones and things. Now, people go crazy on this, much like, like, ugh, and I'm going, I would think.
Taking a hammer to your face.
So this kid's got issues. He's made himself a pretty handsome guy. He's talking
With a
about
hammer.
the jawline and all these things and how important it is. And what I'll say is he's not wrong. I get your idea of individuality and everything. He's not wrong that better looking people are just treated better, no matter what, right? I mean,
I would agree with that. Yes.
I mean, okay.
They say that if you're better looking and you're coming into the hospital emergency room, the better looking person will get treated first.
Okay.
Whether
And I
that's
always
a statistic.
I had 3 sons that were jumping off roofs and doing jumps in the driveway, and I was in the emergency room a lot, and I always kept a button-down shirt that was starched and clean at the ready to go to the emergency room. I'm not kidding, because you just got treated better, and I know it. And maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I'll say this: it is wrong. I get it. We shouldn't be that way, right? Mm-hmm. But I knew the system, and I was going to show up like I had my shit together. And I think when you look like you have your shit together, you're treated better, right? Now, I'm not even saying you have to be handsome, pretty, whatever, but you look like you got your shit together. People treat you differently. And I sort of was like, that was how I was taking the initial message. Then it's a hammer to the fucking face. The guy's like, I go, what? And so I'm watching it, but he rearranged. I'm like, oh my God. Now the kid's been, I think, in an institution recently and
I would hope so.
something else.
I mean, what if you hit too hard? You're going to kill yourself.
Well,
they're not going to.
Oh, yeah.
Or the
But he's
money
like
that's going to take for reconstruction
But
surgery.
you can move your bones around to make
can?
your face. Well, if you, excuse me, if you crack them, these eye orbitals and things, you can move parts around to have higher cheekbones, to do whatever. So to me, it's 315 plastic surgery. I go, I don't understand what this is. But I don't believe that there are many young men that are doing this. But
Many?
if you,
No.
I think if you
Enough to
go
get news.
online, you would see like, oh my God, it's an outrage. We got to ban this guy. No, let this motherfucker say all the shit he wants to
Right.
say and hope your son doesn't
Do it.
feel that way about himself. And if he does, get him help.
Not a
that's-
lot. There's a couple people that feel they're aliens and have plastic surgery and reconstructive surgery
Yes.
on their teeth, on their face to match what they feel is the alien inside
Yeah.
of them.
Right. But
And that shit, if I don't know if you've ever seen it, it is pretty weird.
it is. I've seen, where was I? Where I might have been in the radio station where the dude came in, face all tattooed up, and he had implanted horns
Yeah.
implanted in his head. Yeah. And I remember being like,
Kept rolling over and having the pillow stuck to his head.
wake up. Guy was great, though, when he sent him for coffee and donuts.
He put the
Donuts were just fucking
5 donuts on each horn.
Bam, 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 bam. And then you came in. It's like the guy at the nudist colony, right?
The nudist colony.
Yeah.
Oh, who do you want to date? The guy that can hold the most donuts on his dick, and
Yeah.
what girl do you want to date? The one that can eat the last one.
Hey, whoa.
Not that I've ever heard that joke.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was always the thing. So anyway, yes, people do strange things. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm saying is like, I'm hoping that young men feel secure enough about themselves. The message of when your breath doesn't stink and you don't smell like BO and you are groomed to some degree, whatever the popular fad is, whatever that is, and your clothes don't have stains on them and you are making an effort. Well, no, but I mean,
coffee.
Okay, but
No,
what I'm saying is if you're going out and you're making an effort, good enough. Put your best foot forward. That's all. That's how I took it. Not take a fucking hammer to your face, rearrange your face, and watch what happens. Doors magically open. I don't know.
What if you don't like the size of your boobs? What do? Put Play-Doh on them and try to buff them up? It used to be Kleenex.
Yeah, I remember when remember the Miracle Bra?
Yeah.
And then they had the water. There was I think Victoria's Secret did the Aqua Bra or the Water Bra.
I do remember that.
And it was all to like round out.
Talk about breaking a levee.
What? That was it. And I would always go, how disappointed are you when you go home with this chick and all of a sudden she comes out, she's a completely different person.
Right.
You know, but you could say the same thing. Well, you really can't for guys. There's not a lot I mean, you could put some padding down there and you go, oh, that's a little disappointing. Okay, but I don't.
Is it for grow or for show?
Yeah, but I mean.
That's what girls have said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. It was like the guy at the beach in the Speedo over in Europe.
What was that?
I was very, very nervous. So somebody said, hey, don't worry about it. Take this potato, put it in your bathing suit. You'll be fine. Poor guy from Poland. Puts it in his bathing suits, walking around. People are running away, getting scared. Women won't come near him, all this. He goes to his friend, you told me to put a potato on it. He goes, go ahead. Tell me the punchline.
I meant to put it in the front.
Thank you.
You know how you can tell the blind guy at the nudist colony? It's not hard.
My old man told me that joke. I think I might have been 10.
Yeah.
The potato goes in the front.
The potato goes.
And then he had a friend that he grew up with that lived in a nudist colony and was all worried because his mother wanted to come visit and she didn't know he lived in the nudist colony.
Oh, how do you not tell your mom that?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
This guy was, my father had more stories about this dude. He had story upon story. Like he would tell everybody about this. And so this poor guy, his name was Larry. Poor fucking Larry. Larry was like, but apparently, like Larry calls my father and goes, oh my God, you won't believe what happened. And Larry was over at his girlfriend's and she had invited the priest to come over. This is not a joke.
I believe you.
This is not a joke. For dinner or whatever. We're very Catholic, right? Mm-hmm. And
just naked.
Well, they're all on they're drinking, they're all on the couch, and Larry passes out and he wakes up to the priest fucking his girlfriend on the same couch he's sitting on, according to this. And my father says to Larry, and he would tell everybody, he goes, Larry, you're not calling me from the couch. How did you get out of there? Okay? This is all real. This is not a joke.
I know. It's
I
funny,
can't verify the story, like, because Larry's dead and my old man's dead.
Okay.
And I would never
the
ask
chick's out
Larry.
there somewhere.
Huh?
The
Yes.
chick is out there somewhere.
So
he wakes up to the priest banging his girlfriend on the couch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, my father's like, what did you do? He goes, I pretended I sleep. He goes, Larry, you're not calling me from the couch. Well, how did you get out of there? He goes, all of a sudden, the priest with his pants around his ankles gets up and just starts puking into his pants, like throwing up. And Larry goes, it kind of goes, well, I think it's time for me to leave. And he left. According to the story. That's it. I don't know.
That's the end of the story.
That was it. That was how it ended.
Larry fell asleep. He wasn't picking up anybody from the airport.
Larry was faking being asleep because he didn't want to say anything. And then when the guy started puking, that was his exit.
Wow.
Yeah. Unbelievable story.
That is unbelievable.
And it's the one, but my
priest.
My father.
Breaking a lot of commandments there.
My father. I'm not denying that, and I certainly wouldn't want to disparage someone's religion. But if we're going to be honest to ourselves, it was a great way for people who may have been different in society, gay people, to hide, and it was also, I think, an almost impossible task to do that. And I will never, if you do something for a religious higher purpose to that level, hats off to you, dude, because that's hard. You know what I mean?
But if you're a priest hoping to get some, that door isn't going to open every day.
No, but I mean, there's a play called Agnes of God, and it's based on St. Agnes here in Rochester, where the nun got pregnant and has the baby. I don't remember, but it's all based on something that happened in Rochester. So I'd have to dig into it. It was called Agnes of God was the play. I remember reading parts of it and going, Never saw it. Just read the
Not like it's a Tales from Canterbury for crying out loud.
No, those I like.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, there was all kinds of good stuff. All right. Get your self-esteem up and go find some chick.
Okay.
I think that would be good.
I think so too.
I think you could have the summer of Doug.
The summer of Doug.
I really do.
Just got to drop another 25 pounds. I'll be looking fine.
All right. Where are you now?
Still 25 down. I want to get going again this Monday.
Oh, we've been fluctuating. We
have.
Hit a plateau or just not really paying attention?
Just not paying it. Not dropped off working out and just it's itching up a little bit pound by pound, ounce by ounce, not pound by pound. But I was 225 today. I'm still down 25 pounds, which is good.
Yeah.
So maybe a little plateau is good.
Right now, I'm catching you.
You are?
I'm about to catch you.
Do you know a good veterinarian? Because this puppy is sick. Whoa! One of my favorites.
I am. I think it was at 228.
Yeah.
Yeah. From like 245, 250.
Yeah, 250 was my biggest ever.
I'm coming down.
I told you when I was in California, I reached 200. I was like, okay, that's enough. Got down to 170. Now I'm 250. Finally, I'm just health wise.
Yes, that is very true. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that kid's first part of his message is bad. Take care of yourself. People will treat you better, and you're going to feel better.
For the hip replacements and the knee replacements of the pressure, and you're just feeling better. It's unfortunate that you have to get that bad. Not that bad, but you know what I mean, to be like, my gosh, I've let myself go for so long. But to exercise and want to exercise, you know, the willpower to do that. Everybody's got the same. You know, we'd all like to lose a few pounds, and grasping that you are getting older and it's going to be tougher. You just don't want to hear it, and you.
It's all right, buddy. You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Come on. Chin up, Dougie. Chin up. Chin up, Dougie.
Come on, Buttercup.
Take that picture and get those wrinkles out. Woo!
Take a hammer to your face.
I was like, come on, man. What are we doing over here? My God. For Dougie Fresh. Woo! Ladies, he's out there. Be delicate. Be delicate.
I'm a flower.
Somebody give him a sympathy date.
Gosh, you don't have to put me out there like that.
I'm teasing you.
I know you are.
Anybody who goes out on a date with Doug, I guarantee you may have one of the best dates you've been on.
Absolutely.
I mean that.
By the way, we're going Dutch. I mean, we're both going to wear wooden shoes.
Don't do the Dutch thing. Don't do that.
I'm not.
No,
we go out for
I've
drinks.
had chicks who always go, I'll get this one. And I'll be like, don't fucking get it. I don't give a shit. I'm not keeping a tab here. Well, honey, I'm not doing
Yo,
that.
15 more cents.
All right. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
Later, 4 cars hot wide across the Mississippi like an